Benjamin Pitzel, to fake his death to collect a $10,000 insurance policy. But Holmes had other plans. Instead of faking Pitzel's death, Holmes actually murdered him and then manipulated Pitzel's wife into letting him travel with 3 of their children. Holmes promised Mrs. Pitzel that her children were safe, but one by one he killed them. The details are horrifying. He locked 2 of them, Alice and Nellie, in a trunk, drilled a hole, and filled the container with gas until they suffocated. Their bodies were later found buried in a shallow grave. Besides this killing spree, Holmes was married 3 times. He first married Clara Lovering in 1878, and they had a son named Robert Lovering Mudgett in 1880, who later became a certified public accountant. While still legally married to Clara, Holmes married Myrta Belknap in 1887, and they had a daughter named Lucy Theodate Holmes in 1889, who grew up to be a schoolteacher. His third marriage was to Georgiana Yoke in 1894, just months before his arrest. Despite his criminal activities, Holmes kept his family away from his dark deeds, and they lived relatively normal lives. Holmes might have continued his killing spree if it weren't for Detective Frank Geyer. Geyer was determined to find out what happened to the Pitzel children. His investigation led him through several cities, where he eventually uncovered their remains. The evidence was undeniable, and Holmes was finally arrested.